I'm going to do a reading for your current energies. Hold on here. Let me get myself up here. So we start with your thumbnail, that of the child. And you know, when I first saw this, what came to mind was you need to approach something as if you were a child, with the innocence of a child. There's something about that this week that might be very important for you. So I'm also feeling that some of you Geminis might be dealing with a child. Maybe there's a child about to be born, or maybe you have a child. I feel as if their energy will probably dominate this week, you know. So I love that, you know. So that fresh vision of, you know, freshness that comes with youth. I love the energy of this child. But again, I really feel as if you need to approach something, Gemini, you know, from the eyes of a child rather than that of an adult. Now, I'm going to do a reading here now for the current energies for the next 7 to 10 days. So I appreciate you all being a part of my channel. Let me hit my bell and get a little bit of cedar going here. Clear the energies. Welcome everybody in. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all my Geminis. For the next 7 to 10 days, what messages does the tarot have for my Geminis for the next 7 to 10 days? Yeah, and then when I'm done, you know, you guys stick around. I'll pull a few cards for all of you guys, right? All right, let's see what's going on for all of my Gemini for the next 7 to 10 days. Current energies, grateful, thankful. I feel as if you're stuck on something. There's a situation you just don't know how to handle. And again, I'm going back to, you know, you need to approach it, you know, as if, you know, the beginner's mind. You know, in Buddhism, they talk about the beginner's mind, you know, having such innocence as if you were lost, you know, and, you know, you are just now starting to see things and find answers and that of that sort. So it's really important for some of you guys. I think maybe you need to have some new perspective on a situation, and that's why it's coming up. Well, let's see what's coming through for all of my Gemini. One more shuffle for you guys. All right, are you ready? Let's see what's happening for the next 7 to 10 days. First card out for you is the Five of Swords coming in reversed. So you may be in a position where, you know, you don't want to say anything for fear of argument. All right, because here the Five of Swords a lot of times can indicate fighting, people not getting along, you know, a winner, a loser. And, you know, you come out as the Empress, you know, maybe you're not sure you want to, you know, say something about your child, you know, to someone for fear of what it might start, or maybe, you know you need to say something, but you are avoiding it here with this Tower. So there is something that needs to be said. Four of Cups at the root of what's going on. Listen, when we have to make a decision, Gemini, and I feel like I really need to tell you this, you know, we have to make decisions knowing, you know, that there's going to be no regrets. All right. And I feel like right now, you not saying something for fear of it upsetting someone is, you know, may not be the way you should go about it, you know, because, you know, you need to do and say and stick up for whatever situation this is. And again, it's asking you to, you know, come from a perspective of, you know, like, all right, not knowing. So if there's a situation going on, you know, well, let's talk to each other as if, you know, it's the first time we're learning the information, you know, start at square one. But I do feel that, you know, this week you're going to feel very lonely, you know, because whatever it is that needs to be said or done that you are avoiding, then it could be around a child. It needs to be said. It needs to be said. You know, a lot of times it's what's left unsaid that is always the problem. All right. So I do feel as if, you know, you don't want to say anything that you'll regret either. So, you know, I think there is this delivery of a message that some of you are needing to do, Gemini, and how to deliver this message, I think, you know, is part of the conflict that you are really struggling with. Because here we have the Page of Swords. This, here you need to say something, deliver a message, a point, and it could be around your child, because again, we have a mother and a child in this image. You know, and I feel as if you need to stand up and say something. Defend them, fight for them. Maybe this is about child custody suit. Maybe this is something that you and your person don't agree with about your child. But I see you sitting firm. You know, here the Queen of Pentacles is searching for the stability. And I see you walking towards whatever you need to do. Oh, there we are. We're back. So, Gemini, the conversation that needs to be had that you don't want to say. You know, because you are so afraid of, you know, what you need to say that something's going to come to an end. Eight of Cups here. You don't want things, you know, you want things to end well. And I think this is why you need to have this energy of trying to approach something, you know, from a new perspective. I mean, recent past, Seven of Cups. You know, you need to kind of hone in and ground into what needs to happen next. If this is a situation that involves your child, what are the steps that need to be prioritized? You know, because I feel as if, you know, when it comes to your child, there's a lack of something for them. You know, maybe, you know, you don't have money, you know, to take care of them, and you need something, you need your person to, you know, kind of step up to the place, because how are we going to take care of the kid, you know, if you're not working or something happened, you know? Because here I feel like maybe you're dealing with somebody who drinks a lot. You know, look at all these cups. You know, here he is, you know, at the bar, while you're over here trying to figure out what am I going to do with the kids. You know, there's no money. Yeah, so Gemini, there's this need for, you know, a situation to come to a head, come to an end. And I think this week is what you're going to try to bring to a head. Now, the Devil card sits here, you know, in your hopes and fears. I think you know that, you know, and then we have the World card at the base of what's going on. I think you realize that what you're going to have to do isn't going to be easy. And the choices you're going to have to make are not going to be easy moving forward. But you need to do what you need to do in order to make sure that, you know, you are okay. All right, you've been hurt enough. Maybe this person has hurt you and left you high and dry with the kid and no money. And, you know, you are walking towards stability here. You know, here, the Five of Pentacles, you're walking towards this building. You know, you're finding ways to kind of lift yourself up and fix things, you know, but you can't fix everybody. If this person's going to continue to go to the bar while you're out here trying to figure out how you're going to make money, you know, for your kid, for your family, you know, I think you're going to do what you need to do in the end, all right? But right now, you don't want to walk away from this. You want it to work. You want to fix it. But I think this is a month of a lot of shaky energy. We have two eclipses. So endings and beginnings. So I feel as if there could be an ending that comes up here as a result of all of this. Because, you know, we did see the Three of Swords come in reverse. You know, you need to heal from all of this, regardless of what anybody says. And sometimes I think, Gemini, you know, you're not going to do something or you don't want people to know. But when it comes to this child, you know, you really kind of try to figure out, what do I do about this? You know, Four of Cups is trying to figure out, you know, oh my gosh, you know, do we make it work? Do we keep going? We used to be so happy, now we're not. What is it that has, you know, come between us? What's changed? I mean, it could be any of those things, right? Anyway, this is what I've got for you, Gemini, you know. So remember, you know, the beginner's mind. Approach everything this week from a place of, I don't know. Please begin from the beginning so that, you know, it's almost as if by doing that this week, Gemini, your memory is refreshed. Clarity kind of comes back. Your mind and those gears that you have, all those many gears that Geminis have, you know, will help you kind of process, you know, the next steps that you need to take. But anyway, the beginner's mind, very much for you. Anyway, welcome in, you guys. It's nice to have you guys all here. How is everyone? Manavasi, you're back. Yay, you're back. See, we can move on now. Adonis, welcome in. Elijah, nice to have you. Elijah, answer your question about Mary. I don't know. What is your question about Mary? No voice, excuse me. Yeah, I had a little blip there. Phone call came in and kind of knocked me out. But anyway, let's see what's going on. What was your question? Manasvi? I don't know how to say your name. Anyway, welcome in, you guys. There's just a couple of you guys. So, yeah, put your questions in. Now's the time while there's just a few of you. And I can see it. What was your question? It was something about your mother, your brother. Who is it for? I don't know. Who else? Who else? What's your mother's, brother's, your uncle's current situation? All right. Let's see. About finances, right? Let's see what your mother's, brother's, uncle's current situation is. Show me what that situation is for Manavasi. Grateful, thankful for the messages. What's his uncle's current situation? Well, he's coming to an end of some cycle. Ooh, Empress. I'm wondering whether or not your uncle is about to embark on something new. You know, because the Empress is about birthing something new, something into reality. And if we're talking about, I mean, he might be having a baby too. But I do see that, starting out with the World card, he's closing something up, you know, and birthing something new. Five of Cups, he's walking away from a situation that I think he's defended long enough. But he's done. I feel as if he's done and over. He's not going to put any more energy into a business situation or some situation. Because here, I do see him very determined and focused. He's made a decision. So I feel as if your uncle, you know, if you don't know so already, is probably going to move in another direction. Ashim, welcome in. You want to know about your finances? All right. How much money you got in your pocket right now? Ashim, welcome in, you guys. I'm pulling cards for everyone, so if you got a question, now's the time. I'm going to be on here a few more minutes. Hey, Aubrey, welcome back. See, I'm behind in all of my readings because I've had an emergency situation come up in my family. So I'm just kind of catching all you guys. Actually, it's because of this person and the situation that I decided maybe I need to just start going live. Danielle, you need a lot of money? Me too. You should see what I drive. I have two very old cars. One is a 2004 Montero and the other one's a 2008 Honda. Anyway, welcome in, you guys. Nice to have you guys in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Ashim, let's find out about your finances. Let's see what they look like moving forward. What do your finances look like moving forward? We have the Devil card. I feel as if, you know, you're going to get a hold of your finances. If you've been like, the Devil card, you know, a lot of times we're not really paying attention to where we're spending our money. I do feel as if with this coming in reverse, you're going to start to realize you don't want to spend so much money doing things that don't, you know, reap any kind of investment. And then here, I see you working really, really hard. This is the Knight of Pentacles. You may receive an offer, Ashim, a really good offer for a job. You may not like the work, everything that comes with it, but it will potentially lead to some good money. Yeah, see, I feel as if you might receive an offer and you might not like it, but I feel as if you should take it. You know, if you take it, it could potentially turn around into something better. But yeah, things are changing when it comes, you know. For right now, though, I think you've got to watch your pennies and not spend your money. Don't do things that you don't need to do. You know, it's like if you love to go out and buy a coffee every morning, maybe stop buying that. You know, if you like to go out to eat, you know, 3 times a week, maybe only go 2 times a week. That kind of thing. All right, Ashim, that's what I got for you. Oh, you need a lot of money because you're in trouble. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. IRS. You know, I had the IRS come after me. They're annoying. Hi, Disha. Oh no, Disha, you think he's on a call with someone? Let me first turn to Danielle. Danielle, I want to know whether or not you come up with the money. Or how you can come up with the money. You know, I got negotiate. Don't be afraid to negotiate. You know, if they think you're afraid, then, you know, they won. Right? But I did get negotiation. So I feel like you could end up negotiating some kind of a settlement. 8 of Cups. Don't give up. All right? Don't give up. Don't give up. I feel as if somebody out there could possibly help you with money. You know, we do have the Lover's card. I feel like somebody's going to come together and help you out. So it's not all of, yeah, you're going to get some kind of support. And then we have the Star card. So Danielle, take a deep breath. I think, you know, you'll figure it out. But do not be afraid to negotiate, because that was the first thing I heard. All right, you're going to be okay. All right, Disha, you need to know whether or not Arian is on a call with a girl right now. Let's see. Is he on a call with a girl right now? Or quite often? I hope that helped, Danielle. All right, Disha, let's see. Let's see with the call. No, I don't. I see, you know, he's not with a girl. I don't see a girl at all. The one who's worried is you. But the answer I got is no, he's not on a call with a girl, you know. But here with this Page of Wands coming in reverse, I think, and you know, being in your head all stressed and anxious. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I think he's, you know, I see him with, the, you know, just kind of hanging out with people. I don't see any girl that he is really, you know, hooking up with. So let him go. Disha, listen, if you know if a guy is into you, right? And we know if a girl is into us, you know, and if they're into us, we know. And if they're not into us, move on. You deserve better. You want me to clarify his 18 to 19 months? Well, you know, he does it. How does he really feel about you? You know, we have the Ace of Pentacles. You know, if you want this to work, I feel as if you keep coming up as the one that has the unsettled energy, that hypertension you talk about. You know, I feel as if, you know, that throws him off. I think a lot of it, you know, 2 of Cups. You know, I see him more focused on his work and what he wants than on a relationship. And that bothers you sometimes, you know, that his focus isn't always on you. But, you know, when I see this, you know, with the 2 of Cups, you know, I think you have to be very, very careful with this unsettled energy. Because, you know, he's not going to want to be around you. You know, and he does. He wants to be. But he doesn't like that unsettled energy that you have. So just be careful of that. You know, and you need to look at, why do you have this unsettled energy? Do you have reason to be unsettled? That would be my question. Oh, thank you, Disha. No, he won't, Disha. The Magician reversed. A lot of manipulation. I wouldn't trust him. I mean, really, I wouldn't trust him. Like I said, I don't see him with any one girl, but that doesn't mean he's not talking to girls. You know, he doesn't have anybody in particular, is what I was feeling. And I also feel like, you know, he likes to be the charmer. So be careful of him. Right, you know, listen, Disha, the only person that hurts is you. By you hanging on to them, you are stopping your life from being lived. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, welcome in, you guys. Nice to have you in here. Man of the Sea. Oh, you want to know your exams. How will the results come? Let's see how his results are going to come out. Let's see how your exams. Man of Civvy. I don't know how to say your name. Anyway, welcome in, you guys. It's nice to have you guys in the chat room. All right, now let's see your exams. Interesting. Wow, I feel like you're gonna do okay, but you know, you really need to study. I feel as if there is more that you need to learn. All right, you see this owl, it's in motion. Don't get complacent, and I think you'll do all right because you pull out the Ace of Swords. You know, so when it comes to, you know, passing, I think you'll do really, really well. But again, do not get complacent, because if you think you know something, this bird is telling me you need to know a little more. So don't be afraid to, you know, dig a little deeper for your exam. Hi, Margarita. How are you? Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? Ask me a question.